Yes. Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Some call this a rage game. This is going to be my playthrough of it. I hope to give you a different experience. As you can see, continue game, new game. I have played this before, admittedly. It was just a test run, just with Todd. Insert the credits here. Now I understand before I inserted the credits there, I said credits and it should have been clip. So we're going to start a new game, now that I understand how this works. I saw a couple different YouTubers play it. Quap made this game, the guy who made Quap made Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy himself made this game. I'll show some Bennett Foddy clips later on in the video. Settings are good, credits are good, quit's good, continues good, so let's start the new game. Oh. So here we are, the very beginning of the game, the beginning animation. I love this. Guy wakes up, grab this thing. There you go, beginning of the game. Actually, I never tried. Can we? What's over here? I never. You can die in this game. I didn't realize that had so much depth and value. Oh my god, he added that for a reason. Everything in this game is for a reason. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. Oh my god. Dude, this game is so amazing and deep. Markiplier played this. Jacksepticeye played this. Bennett Foddy himself played it. Get over the tree. A tree that took so long for Todd to get over. Literally over half an hour. He was stuck here. Oh, he can't go over the top of the tree. He kept launching himself back down. Didn't understand the moment of the game. Guys, this game has so many different fundamental features. It has so many forces that make this game unique, that make it itself. Look at it. Look at its balance. You'll get into that in part 2. Trust me, I already have this whole series planned out. Don't leave. Hopefully you can see my kitty cat. Hopefully.
Sorry, can I bother you by lifting you up slightly? I'm sorry.
So yes, of course, this rage game, as some call it, they just go through it too fast. Insert Mark throwing chair here. Probably a bad time as I was going over to the tree. But then Jacksepticeye played it. I already said that.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
There's no feeling more
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. If you go away and come back, I'll be here.
I'll be here. You see, guys, this is not a rage game. This is, in fact, the exact opposite. It was intended. It was built for those who can complexly understand and analyze the game's mechanics, its views, its ideologies. And I am here to do that for you. I am doing this favor for you. I hope you're all thankful. The background, the scenery. There's so much we have to go over in this series. It's unreal. You don't understand. You really don't. And I'm glad to take you on this journey. Part 1, through the green depths. The background.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, progress always, even your mistakes.
It really is. How nice is this guy, though? Dude, that's the thing. You get mad. You're always going for the next checkpoint. Always, whether it's an actual physical checkpoint or just him talking. There's always a point to this game. There's always him there, and he's always on your side. This is not give up where the AI is telling you to quit. He's telling you it's okay. Do whatever it takes. You know, I understand it's hard. It's meant to be hard. I built this game exactly the way it is, and you will see that as we go on. Love you, Sailor. Love you, kitty cat. Guys, the green background, this is where everyone keeps getting launched because they keep going too fast. You have the water on the bottom. That's significant. You have the rocks. Everything in this game is significant. But most importantly, especially the background, the green background, the green averted apocalypse almost, with the lighthouse, the vertical lighthouse so you can see it as you go down and up. Oh my gosh. And dude, the clouds, the storm clouds, it's so perfect the way everything was made. Every individual asset. It wasn't just randomly selected like the game might have you believe. It was all important. Every mechanic, moving away, but having it come back to you. Having the camera in focus rather than your mouse. It's not about you, it's the bigger picture. It really is. And even there, please say something. Darn it, you didn't say something. It'll launch you. And you have to understand the mechanics. So I'm just gonna get good real quick, and like I said, got a playthrough, made it a little bit past the city. We're not gonna comment on that though. It was just to be Todd. Then I quit out.
Stealer Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know?
Kitty Stealer. Oh girl. Even the sound effects, you can hear the water. Water! It's meditation. Dude, it's so nice. It's so lovely. I know this isn't part 2 yet. You guys don't understand. Any questions you guys have, I can answer. Look at what he looks at. Look at every single thing. It's all important. It really is. You guys don't understand. The mechanics in this game, they're nice to you. If this was real, just, oh my god, just wait. Just you wait, and I will prove it to you. I promise. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Just the fact that there's a mouse cursor. Just the fact that you can do this. Just the very mere fact, okay? Reach. There's such a reach.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
Balance, the body.
The author of that game was Jazzo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
How do I know
they're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
B games. Not this game. I love the jazz music, dude. There needs to be an unreleased soundtrack in this game or something. Also, I didn't realize this could happen. Oh, no, it's because I'm sitting down on it. Okay. So it did slide down a little bit, but I love. So this greenhouse is meant to be as a checkpoint almost, because mentally, you get the mental idea in your head. That's the green and white striped house. That's where this is in the map. And you start building your... This is why Nazi Zombies is so popular, especially back in the day, especially World at War, is because you start building these fundamental... Not even the map themselves, just the concepts of the maps and the map design, the map layout. That's what makes a great map. That's what makes the fundamentals of a great game. You have to start with the foundations, then you can build on it. That's why today's games aren't as great as games such as these, such as the old games, such as the 90s. Why do you think Pac-Man is such classic? It's a 2D, not even platform. It's such a simple game design, but it's one of the most popular games of all time. You know what? I hope this game becomes too. Quack was popular.
What?
See if I can do this. Nope. This is actually just a challenge at this point. Clicking does nothing. Okay, can't do it. Hey, what can I say? That's just the fundamental forces of the game. Game designed that way, so you can't do it. It's on purpose. It's all meant for it. The game designer did it like that on a reason. Notice I'm not falling all the way. That's on purpose, because I'm not letting myself fall all the way. Yet. The fact that the camera, I already said it, but it doesn't follow you. It follows the game. You can launch yourself I already talked about this with Todd. I explained this to him. I explained this to him.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a
Maybe I'll only
game.
play half then and half now.
It's built almost entirely out of
I remember. I'll play the other half right now.
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
If not so.
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Skip this then I'll end this episode.
And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor, guaranteed. Some cliffs are too near or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Just like this game. It really does. Really does. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
Nothing is too challenging.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree. Never got past it. Prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Like it did Todd. Anyways, guys, this is titled Facing Adversity. I wanted this to be more football story.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
Human body,
but I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to that act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game.
Meridians in the body.
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain.
Aura,
I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it,
blood's coursing through your veins,
and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
Your fifth sense.
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault, as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
That is frustrating.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
Man,
and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world.
It's different from the rocks.
Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
All the other YouTubers play it. You have to take this part slowly. This is where people start getting frustrated. It's meant to be like that. It's easy, but it's hard because people make it hard. That's why it's rage bait. Yes. I understand that so well. You have to be a creator. Or a new series, or just, yeah. That's the whole point. That's the whole core concept of everything. That's why I love this game, is because you can tell the amount of effort and care put into it. Uh-oh. These lanterns are, in my opinion, the hardest part of the entire game. From what I've seen. But it looks like I'm gonna get over it first try. Why? Because I took my time. God dang it. But yeah, guys, in case you haven't caught on, I'm not going to get mad at this game. And I understand every single YouTuber has said that. I mean it. And it's not because I'm not going to try to. It's not because I can't. Actually, it kind of is because I